I am writing this for those who find themselves in the same situation as me. After that thing chased me here, I hid in this room. I had to find a way to escape. It looks like it could hear noises. They dropped another guy the other day, locked him in the next room. If you're reading this, don't make my mistake. Run. So basically his plan is to unlock that door and get out of here. I didn't have time to read it, so that was creepy. So this is not the door we're going to try to get through. So I'm assuming that other guy was the guy that they were talking about in the note. And this is the door I'm going to want to get out of. Alright. Go in here. Now this does get confusing because some of the walls change and you get a little bit lost because of that. So I'm going backwards. Go back. Yeah, there we go. So that way is blocked. And we're going to take a left here where the light is. And that went, the sliding door came down. And that way is still blocked. Jump scare. Some sort of monster or experiment. Some sort of experiment that they did. I can't imagine doing that anyway. Why would you want to be involved? Okay, so this opened up right here. So now it's open, and it just seems to do that in this game. There's walls that just appear and disappear. So this is one of those times where it disappeared. This is the instructions on how to start the power. Due to defective switch, now we have to turn on the backup power. So that's just, I better write that down. Okay, I got that. So we're running out of food, and Jim didn't take care of it. I'm so tired of sitting and waiting. Yesterday I heard shouting from... I didn't get to read that. Oh well. Okay. So, it looks like we can throw the boxes around. Toss. Got a key. Better take it. That's a storage key. So that would be... Let's try this door. That'll work. And another sliding door. Okay. Just some notes and some boxes. I need to transfer to the research center as soon as possible. At least they have no problems with food and water. And the silent corpses are a lot easier to work with. Here, there's all these noises, burning corpses. Even in my dreams, I hear them scream. Message for those who want to waste another barrel. The old valve is broken. I've ordered a new one from the nearby facility, and so that we don't run out of fuel. So I need to find a red box. I know that. Because I'm thinking there. That's lots to think about. So I guess we're going to go this way. Yes, towards the light. There is some really good jump scares in here. And they did startle me. There was a few that really got me good. So far, I like the realism and the creep factor. It, the old walls and the blood and ugh. So that wall is blocked. Let's look over here. Nothing much. Nothing to get. Alright. Let's see. Throw the boxes around. Backup power room. Okay. She'll you'll never guess what I used as the door code. Good thing our electricity is unstable. So basically we're looking for the number and the blink of the light. So this is number 3 for the code, and it looks like, I didn't see that, but it looked like it was like, that was 3. It had 2 blinks. The 1 I think only has 1, so that's just 1. I think this is 2 down here. So 2 is 4. So we're looking at 142 for the code. And it does change because I played this before. I had a different code. 1 4 4 2. I can see the red box. There's the red box. And I did have some trouble with some of this. Due to a recent restriction, we use carefully without our sector will be blah 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 blah. I didn't give myself much time to read this. There's our valve. So let's take it into the room with a sliding door, which is this way. Oops. See? All of a sudden we have these walls that just appear out of nowhere. So that means I have to go all the way around. Another little jump scare. Nice weird noises. Okay, so we're gonna lift up the sliding door. And there wasn't much in here in the beginning. I didn't even know what this was for. I was like, why? What's the point in this? And I find out later that I do need it. And the barrels, I can't move them. The red barrels. I mean, I can click on them, and it looks like I can move them, but I can't. So, another jump scare. Now, when I was playing this, like I'm doing a voiceover right now, so none of this is startling me. But when you're actually in the game, it scares you. It startles you. They did a good job on the scares, on the jump scares. They did them just perfect, really. Okay, so I think I looked at that already. And I need to go find out what the code. I need to write down those. I think I'd remember, but all right. Okay, here, it's in here. That's right, this is the pantry, so it's in here. So up, down for the red, down for the black, down for the red, and then up for the black. So that should, I'm assuming the red is the defective lever. So, yeah, that's the defective one. Because see, it's, yeah. Okay, so down, up, down. And then, what is it? Down. And then up with the black. Yep, there it goes. Scared me the first time I saw those eyes just hanging there. Freaky. Very freaky. Alright. So we need to, what is on our agenda now? I think we're supposed to go into there we go. We're supposed to go into this room. Now, I didn't spend too much time in this room because I wanted to keep this video fairly short. So the generator room is suddenly closed. So if this thing doesn't get me here, it's because they're burning them, is it? Old Jim burned himself. I guess he did it on purpose. There's a furnace down below. All right. So this goes directly from the generator from below, and if someone accidentally knocks it out, well, it turns off everything. I didn't look in here too much because there's just body parts, and I wasn't too thrilled about that. So I'm just going to show you that there's nothing really in there. Alright, I'm going to go down here. Oh, I hate it going there. It still gets me. Alright. So we need to go through this furnace, which at first I thought, it'd burn me, but it wasn't. It wasn't turned on. So another key. So we're going to take that key. Okay. So we're almost out of fuel, and we need tires. And light the stove. All right. So I think there's another note. I'm missing a note. But basically, I need to go get a couple tires. That's my goal here, is to find the room and unlock it and get some tires. Okay, another note. And this is just a count for spent tires. Nothing really. It didn't give me much. So, in actuality, you don't need the tires. What you need is the red barrel. So that's what I'm going for, is the red barrel. And there's a wall there. Isn't that nice? There wasn't one there before. So we got to go all the way around. And it kind of confuses you too, because it's so dark, and you've got to remember which way you came. And obviously, I heard something, but I didn't see anything. That was weird. Oh, no, back the other way. No, this way. So this is gonna be, what? Is this their first barrel? Yeah, I think this is our first barrel. Excuse me. Okay, so now we need a couple more barrels, and I know where to get them because I remember seeing them. One is in that room with a sliding door, and another is in the pantry, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So now that wall's gone. And we can go, no, I don't think we need to go in there, not the power room. This room. Okay, and there goes our second barrel. Let's see if it starts. I don't think it's going to, but yeah, it didn't start. We need the other barrel, which is, where is that? That would be in the pantry, right? I don't think I got it from the pantry. I'm gonna run up here and get it from the pantry. Here's the pantry. Okay. Back the way we came. And down here. Okay, so we just need to turn it on. Gross. Okay. So that door opened up, and we can come in here. And this is where I missed the key. I was so busy looking at the valves, I didn't pick up the key. So basically, you're supposed to move to the right for each valve and only choose the right valve. So if there's three, you pick the one on three of them, you pick the one on the right. You don't pick the one to the right of the first valve, you pick the last one. I'll show you. Okay, so we start with the lone one. Then we go to the right of the next one, and then to the right of that one, and then the right of this one, and this one. So we turn the furnace off, and now we can get out of here, I think. No, wait, that's right. I follow the trail. I knew I forgot something. I knew, but I couldn't remember what it was, where it was, and so here's the blood trail. And I'm assuming it's that creature. Okay, so the sliding door needs to be open. So to turn off all the main power, you have to go flip this lever. So that's kind of what I did. I just flipped the lever. So down we go, back around, and then I get through here, and I need to, there's the blood trail. Okay, that's where I need to go, and this is where I went in and I shouldn't have. So this is basically the end of the game, because I got stuck here. So if you like this demo, please like and subscribe. I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching.